All right, so we're going to continue on with our quiz review. We're going to look at number 8, which is considering the statements and saying whether they are true or false. So we learned some postulates in geometry, and we've learned some things, and we want to say, are these statements true or false based on what we have learned? So between any 3 points, there's a line. So it says any 3 points. So if they're in a straight path, then of course there exists a line through those. But it says any and not in a line. And so what if we had 3 that weren't in a line? So let's connect them. Does this connect as a line? No, that makes a triangle. We know that it actually says between any 3 non-collinear points, there exists a plane. So this is going to be false. This is false because if it is not collinear, then it's not going to create a line. It's going to create a plane. All right, the next one, part B, says when any 2 lines intersect, they intersect at a plane. So let's draw it out. If in doubt, draw it out. So we're going to draw a line, crossing another line. Those intersect in a plane. Those do not. Those intersect in a point. So this is the wrong word. So again, this is going to be false. Those should intersect in a point, not in a plane. All right, C says when a plane and a line intersect, so when you have almost kind of like picture like a sheet of paper, and you have a pencil that is stabbing through it. So because it's intersecting, so this pencil is stabbing through right here, and it's popping up back under the plane, and you've got the lead of the pencil happening at the very end, and you've got the eraser of the pencil happening at the top. And so it is only touching this plane, this pencil, one time at a single point. So it's creating a hole when you stab it through it. When a plane and a line intersect, they intersect at a ray. Well, is what's left, so I'm going to circle it, is what's left on the plane a ray? No, what's left on the plane is a point. So again, this is going to be false. If it said the word point, then we could say true, but because it says the word ray, we're going to say false. So these are tricky. So you're having to think through the postulates that we've learned. All right, through any 3 non-collinear points, there's a plane. So let's, if in doubt, draw it out. So non-collinear means they're not in a line. If I connect those 3 not in a line, is a plane formed. It's a plane space, a flat surface that extends in all directions. Is that formed? And it is. So that is actually going to be a true. If you have 3 points not in a straight line, it creates a triangle, and we know that that is a surface that extends forever in all directions. When any 2 planes intersect, they intersect in a line. So in my class, we did this with our hands. I'm going to try to draw this. It's a little bit hard to draw, but we've got a sheet of paper that is crossing another sheet of paper. Let me do that in a little bit better of an angle. It's crossing another sheet of paper. When those 2 planes intersect, they're going to intersect not just at one point, but at multiple points, and those are going to intersect in a straight path. So those are going to intersect in a line. So those 2 planes are intersecting in a line. This one is going to be true. 2 planes intersect, they intersect in a line. If that's not a great picture for you, you could always draw like a 3D box. Okay, so where is this ceiling crossing this floor? Well, no, sorry, not the floor. Where's the ceiling crossing this front wall? That is going to cross at this point right here, also at this point right here, and all these points in between. This creates a straight path, which is a line. So think about it where like the ceiling meets one of the walls, it creates a line. Or where one of the walls meets a floor, it creates a line. So that is going to be true. Can line segments be measured? The next one. Well, we know that a line segment looks like this. It has a starting point and a stopping point. So can it be measured? Absolutely, it can be measured. So this can be measured, so that's going to be false. What cannot be measured? Anything with arrows. So lines can't be measured because they have arrows on them. A ray can't be measured because it has arrows, because arrows mean that they go on forever. And you cannot measure something that is infinite. But segments are going to be pieces of lines, and you can measure those. And so that is going to be false. So my advice is draw things out if needed, and think about what you do know, even if it's worded a little bit different. Make pictures and draw different scenarios to decide if things are true or false. Also, it'd be good to go through your notes and to look at just the different theorems and postulates that we've highlighted so far. We've learned about the segment addition postulate, the angle addition postulate, and then a few other ones in between. Read over those and just make sure you're familiar with them. So that is the true-false section.